Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel Enjoy Learning Computer Science. To watch my previous videos, click the link in the description box. To get notified for my new videos, subscribe to my YouTube channel Enjoy Learning Computer Science. This video is part 5 of working with functions. Scope of variables. What is scope? Let me illustrate with a real life situation. Suppose you are going for a tour to a historic place which has many monuments. Okay, let us name it as Monument A, Monument B, Monument C, and so on. So to visit Monument A, you have a ticket separately called Ticket A. To visit Monument B, you should have a separate ticket called Ticket B. To visit Monument C, you should have a separate ticket called Ticket C. Okay, so with Ticket A, you will be able to visit only Monument A. With Ticket B, you will be able to visit only Monument B. Okay, so these are the tickets which can be used to visit that particular monuments alone. Now there is a ticket which is known as the general ticket. That general ticket can be used to visit any of the monuments inside the tourist place. Okay, so Ticket A is allowed to visit only Monument A. With Ticket B, the person is allowed to visit only Monument B, and with Ticket C, the person will be allowed to visit only Monument C. But with the general ticket, the person will be allowed to visit all the monuments. So we can say that the scope of the general ticket is the whole city and all the monuments, right? But Ticket A, the scope is only for Monument A. Ticket B, the scope is only for Monument B. Now let us understand scope in terms of programming. Okay, so we can say that scope refers to part or parts of program within which a name is legal and accessible. Suppose in a program you are using a variable. Okay, that variable, whether it is accessible by the function or whether the variable is accessible by different parts of the program, that refers to scope. Okay, scope refers to parts of program within which a name is legal and accessible. Now the scope, these are broadly two kinds of scopes in Python. One is global scope and the other one is local scope. Now global scope is a name declared in top level segment. Top level segment is main of a program, and that particular name can be used inside the whole program and all blocks. So in the example, which is the global ticket, that is the general ticket, that is considered as global, because with general ticket the person will be able to visit all the monuments. That is only global. Okay, so global scope is a name declared in top level segment, that is main of a program, and it is usable inside the whole program and all the blocks inside the program. Now local scope is a name declared in a function body alone. For example, Ticket A can be used to visit only Monument A. Ticket A, with Ticket A you will not be able to visit Monument B, right? That is local. Okay, so a name declared in a function body, it can be used only within that function and the other blocks contained under the function. So a local scope can be multi-level also. Look at this example carefully. There are three variables n1, n2 and sum defined in the main program. Okay, so n1, n2 and sum are defined in the main program, and three more variables x, y and z in the function. Okay, so n1, n2 and sum are defined in the main program. X, y and z are defined inside the function called calsum. Okay, here as per the definition for scope, n1, n2 and sum are the variables defined in the main program. Those are known as global variables, and x, y and z are defined inside the function. So those variables are known as local variables. Now, flow of execution, how this program execute, in which order it will get executed. So look at the example carefully. First, when line 1 is encountered, def cal sum x comma y, so it will skip all these statements and come to the main program, main line. So it comes to line 4. After once line 1, then it skips all these lines and comes to line number 4. So execution begins, and once this variable n1 is encountered, global environment will be created. So inside the global environment, n1 will be added to the global environment. Next, line 2 will be encountered, executed. So in that n2, the variable n2 will be added in the global environment. After that, line number 6. After line number 5, line number 6. So when line number 4 and 5 are executed, the variables n1 and n2 will be created in the global environment. Now line number 6, when it encounters line number 6, it will invoke the function calsum. Calsum of x comma y will be created with the formal arguments x and y. So when this function is called, the variables x, y and z will be created in the local environment. Okay, and it will calculate the value of z and return the value of z. It will return the value of z in the local environment. So the value of z returned to caller ends the function. When the value of z is returned to the called function, then the local environment is removed. Okay, there the local environment will be removed, and after calculating the sum and printing the sum, the global environment will also be removed. So it will create an environment like this: global environment and local environment. Global environment will be having 3 variables n1, n2 and sum. Local environment for calsum will be x, y, z. So types of variable with a view of scope: local variable, global variable. Local variables are accessible only inside the particular function block where it is declared. Global variable, the variables defined outside all the functions are called global variables. Look at the example. This is local variable program I'm giving. Yes, I love India, print s. So which is local variable and which is global variable here? The variable which is defined inside the function is local variable, and the variable it's defined declared in the main program or before the function, that is known as global variable. So see, D is equal to I love world fun. So first it will call the function fun. So it will print I love India. Then print D means that is the global variable. I love world will be printed. So lifetime of a variable. Now I'm going to introduce another term called lifetime of a variable. So the lifetime of a variable is the time for which a variable lives in the memory. For global variables, lifetime is entire program run. That is, they live in the memory as long as the program is running or executed. And for local variables, lifetime is their functions run. That is, as long as their function is being executed. So lifetime of a variable is the time for which a variable lives in a memory.